Hey guys, Joanna coming in. This is the rules for the 12-12 Land Battle Tournament that is being hosted by Nappy on the PA Events Discord. These are the rules for all of the battles for this tournament. So now you guys can see what's going on, and hopefully you can read all of these. I will try and give you as much time. Feel free to pause and take a look and see what all the rules are so you are up to date as to what's going on in this tournament. Hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, Joanna coming in. We're going to continue on here with the 12-12 land battle. Actually, let's turn this music down just a little bit. A little loud. There we go. Okay. I know everybody likes the music, but it's a little loud there. Alright, so we're going to come back in here. We have another round of battle here for you. We have the Holy Roman Empire taking on Italy. So let's get into the Holy Roman Empire's armies first. As you can see, some of them are already trading some volleys back and forth here. We have some crossbows and archers firing back and forth. Let's get into the HRE first. Like I said, we'll go into the Electorate of Trier here, being commanded by Tizian. He is bringing with him 5 units of the Trier swordsmen here on his front line. Right behind them, he's got 4 units of his Electorate Levy archers. Behind them, he's bringing 2 units of his Electorate Militia spearmen. His general way back over here is the Electorate Guard High. Getting further over onto his flank here now, we're going to get into his cavalry. He is bringing with him 2 units of the Trier Spearnappen, heavy shock cavalry. Right behind them, he's got 2 units of the dismounted Electorate's Guard, or Elector's Guard, sorry. And behind them, 2 units of his Brabantzian cavalry. I'm going to go to his ally real quick. The ally of the Electorate of Trier is, or Electorate, sorry, of Trier is the Canton of Schwyz. I believe that's how you say it. He is bringing with, actually, he's Electorate of Canton of Schwyz, sorry, is being commanded by Smokey. He's bringing with him 5 units of the Bern Macemen. Let's take a look at these guys real quick. Arrows going over their heads. He is also bringing with him he's got 4 units of the Archer Militia here. Let's get an eye on these guys real quick. Pretty armored. It says light bow, but they got some armor on them. Then he's got some of his mounted sergeants on this side. Actually, I believe he's bringing 2 units of the mounted sergeants. His general here is Rudolf von Erlach, which I believe is this guy right here with the mighty red plume on his helmet. Getting further into his army, we have the rest of his cavalry and spear forces on the side. 2 units here of the Swiss nobles, just his heavy shock cavalry. Getting behind them, he's got 2 units of his light spear infantry, unit of the men-at-arms heavy shock infantry there, and 1 lone unit of the mounted sergeants out on his left far flank. Getting across the battlefield here, we will go into the Republic of Genoa. The Republic of Genoa is being brought to the battlefield today by Sir Beeston. He is bringing with him, I'm not going to be able to say these names, so I'm just going to go with what they are. He's bringing 4 units of these medium melee sword infantry here. Spadaccini Provisionati, I guess, as close as I'm going to be able to get to it. A couple more units of his crossbows here. He's got some Ballistari Cernites. I believe he's got 3 units of those. He's actually bringing some guns with him as well. He's got a couple of units of handgunners, one on this side, one on the far side over there. He's also bringing with him some of his heavy shock infantry there. I believe that was part of his army. Nope, that's Papal States. Apologies. His heavy shock infantry is on this end of his line. He's got 2 units of the Umini Jarmpedi. Sorry. There's his other unit of handgunners here. And then we get into his cavalry forces. He's bringing 2 units of the Equatores, and he's also got 2 units of the Umini Jarms, I guess. Then we get into his other ally here. We have the Papal States. Papal States are being commanded by Nature Games. Nature Games is pretty much bringing the same. He's got 4 units of his heavy melee infantry swords units here. Up in front, he's got 2 units of his Ballistari Cernites as well. Off on his flank, he's got 1 unit of his handgunners there, a unit of the Campagna di Ventura Piedi. Getting into his cavalry here, I'm not going to be able to really Stipendari a Cavallaro? I don't know. Some more heavy shot cavalry there, medium melee, 2 units of medium melee cavalry, and his general back over here is the general's bodyguard, as well as the Republic of Genoa. He is also bringing a general's bodyguard as well. So let's get into this one. 8 minutes and 11 seconds long of a battle here. As I said, archer fire is already going overhead between both sides here. Looks like actually the Ballistari Sernites are not really faring very well against these Levy archers. Guessing he's got 2 units firing at each one of them, and you can just see these guys just getting absolutely eviscerated. Already down to 65 men left in that unit. This unit's still solid. I'm guessing maybe he's only got... Oh, no. Uh-oh. This is not going to end well for this unit of Sernites here. Here comes the Elector Guard General. He's going to come barreling through his front line and crush into this unit of crossbows. Wow. Already starting to waver. Lost more than 30 men. 40 men lost in this unit on that one charge alone. This unit is just getting, like I said, ripped apart, down to 37 men there. Ooh, actually, we got some gunfire here. Some of the Provisionati can get some shots off. Looks like they're firing. Yeah, they're firing into the Spearnoppen there. Heavy shot cavalry. Actually, we lost 2 men so far on that side. And another big charge of cavalry coming across. Mounted sergeants coming in from Smoky. Getting into some of the Ballistari Sernites here of Genoa. And he's going to peel off, actually getting into some of the handgunner unit as well. So well done there with that unit of the mounted sergeants there, getting a lot of kills. This unit has lost almost 40 men already. The handgunners lost 4, but we do have a unit of the heavy shock infantry coming on over. Cavalry is actually routing. Probably not going to break though. They still have 28 men left in that unit. Let's see what's going on the far flank here with Smoky and with Sir Beeston on this side. We have a bit of a Cav Swiss nobles getting ready to come in for a charge. Looks like they might actually suffer a flanking charge. Nope, they're going to turn. Barely got a turn in there. We do have the 2 heavy shot cavalry coming in here for Genoa. Wow. They just crushed into those guys. Not a whole lot on the kill. I mean, now they're killing a lot of them, but that initial charge looked like it only killed about 15 guys, so that was actually pretty surprising. We do have another unit of the Swiss nobles now getting into the handgunners on this side, so flank seems to be pretty much underway on this side. Let's check out the other side. Oh, we're just getting back over here just in time. 2 units of the Spearnoppen have formed into their wedge formation. We have 2 outside units, Bradburnian cavalry, going to be coming in onto some of the Calvos there. This unit of the Spearnoppen going to catch up to this unit of D'Arms? I don't know. Sorry. This heavy shot cavalry unit for the Papal States there. Ooh, more handgunner fire, actually getting a good volley shot. 6 killed from that unit. Wow. Pretty good usage of the handgunners there. Let's get back over here. Do we have... Oh, no. Well, that's not good. This Cernite unit is definitely going to get routed off the field, getting tangled up with some Trier swordsmen. Yeah, that's probably going to spell the end of this unit of Ballistari Sernites there. More infantry crushing into another unit of Ballistari Sernites here for Genoa. Not looking very good for the range. You guys got... I'm not trying to, be a jerk or anything like that, but you really need to start... You got to try and pay attention. I know it's difficult. I lose all the time in field battles, so I'm just going to put that out there now. Oh, no. Big charge. Not going to make it, though. They're wavering. No, not really that good of a charge at all. So really well done there by the gunners. Really well done with the gunners there. We do have the Rudolf von Erlach over here taking on a unit of the Equatores for Genoa. Not looking too good for the Equatores. Another charge. Swiss nobles coming in. Better charge that time on the handgunner units. Much better charge. The majority made it into the battle on that one. Let's get on over here. So the infantry is going. Infantry collision still yet to happen. We do have 2 units of heavy shock infantry taking shots at each other there. Handgunner unit here taking some losses again, though. We do have a unit of the dismounted Elector's Guard in here, breaking this unit now, along with a unit of the Spearnoppen who have just made a flyby through, taking out that unit of cavalry there. Now, no, the general is alone. He's taking archer fire. Oh, that guy just ate it. That probably hurt. That probably hurt a lot. And there he goes. General's bodyguard here for the Papal States has been killed off and the unit has been routed. That's probably going to be a beginning of the end here for the Papal States. I don't really think he's got a lot of units left. We do have some cavalry entanglements going on way out on the flank here. We have the heavy shock taking on a unit of heavy shock, and I'm guessing these are medians. Yeah, medium melee taking on each other back there. But now the general here for Electorate Guard General is going to be in the backfield with a second unit of cavalry. Bourbonsian cavalry going to come in with a huge charge. Going to hit into actually the backs of both of these units of swordsmen here. Big charge into the back of that PD unit. PD unit there. A unit of spearmen just kind of moving along the line just to see if there's any gaps that need to be filled. Let's get back over here onto Smokey's side of the battlefield. His general wrapping up this unit of heavy shock cavalry. The general's bodyguard here actually for Genoa entangled up in a battle with some of the Swiss nobles. This gunner unit did come back, but they're facing the wrong direction, and the spear militia is going to be able to come on in and just probably finish off this unit. So yeah, I would say this side of the battlefield is pretty much wrapped up. Trier definitely had the superior forces in today's battle against the Papal States. Yeah, the general here just getting some really good kills. 99 kills so far. Probably just doing some hammer and anvil charges to try and finish breaking off these sword units here. Oh, actually out here, Bourbonsian cavalry actually losing. So a little glimmer of hope here for the Papal States, though they did lose their general a little while back, so I don't know if they're going to be able to recover from that. We do have a unit of men-at-arms heavy shock infantry here taking on the general's bodyguard for the Republic of Genoa. Unit of the spear militia has now moved in to give aid to Rudolf von Erlach here against the heavy shock cavalry there for Genoa. Not looking very good. Not looking very good for the Republic of Genoa as well. There goes that unit of cavalry. The general is probably going to be taking some serious losses very soon. Let's see, he's already down 20. Oh wow, actually he's losing a lot of men now. Starting to waver here. Minute 6 left in this battle replay. Do have a unit of the Electorate's Guard making their way out. Probably going to try and get into some of this medium melee cavalry. Oh, we actually maybe have a little bit of a charge. A little bit of a flank charge in onto some of the spear napping there. Okay. This unit of swords, yep, going to get wrapped up. 70 out of 120, taking on 62 and 100. They're also being attacked from behind. 33 seconds left in this battle replay. There you go. I'm going to say that's a decisive victory there for HRE. So well done there by Smokey and TZN. Hard fought battle there by Nature Games and Sir Beeston as well. I don't want to say anything bad, you know. It's just sometimes it's the luck of the draw kind of on field battles. They are large chessboards. So you win some, you lose some. That's going to be the end of this battle. We're going to get into battle 2 after I do a little bit of army comps after this one. There you go, yeah, decisive victory. Okay, let's get into Smokey's forces here as the Canton of Svitz. His general 31 kills, his shock infantry 148 there. Mainline infantry doing pretty well. One unit here, Burn Maceman with 99 kills. His archers 82, 66, 72, and 40. And his cavalry here, one unit of the Swiss nobles 104. The other one here with 88. Getting into TZN here, his general 234 kills. One of his units of his Electorate's Guard shock infantry here was 75. Spears doing what they were supposed to do. Mainline infantry holding. His archers 58, 29, 49, 49. And getting into his cavalry 24, 124, 49, and 16. Nature Games here with Papal States. His general with 43 kills. One of his units of his shock infantry 131. So well done there with that unit. Unfortunately, his crossbows and gunners really couldn't get off the ground. One of his units of gunners has 55, and pretty much his cavalry suffered the same fate. Just one unit here of the heavy shock with 26. And then we have Sir Beeston here with the Republic of Genoa. His general with 13 kills. Two of his shock infantry, 91 and 82. Swords infantry, you know, they held for as long as they could there. His crossbows not really faring very well. Gunners the same, gunner top with 48 kills there. He's got one unit of his heavy shock cavalry there with 46, one unit of his medium cavalry with 37. So, alright guys, I'll be back with battle number 2 here in a few seconds. Alright guys, here we go. Battle number 2 here between the Holy Roman Empire and Italy. Actually, one of the factions here for the Holy Roman Empire, the commander has changed and the faction itself has changed as well. We now have Canary Boy 64 in here using the Teutonic Order. He's actually bringing with him 8 units of the Samlander Swordsman. Medium melee infantry, tier 1 infantry there. That's his entire front line here. He's got a couple of units of his Syrian Bruder here, 2 units of medium melee cavalry. He's only bringing 2 units of the Prussian Raiders, which is a light skirmisher unit. And then he's got some more of his dismounted Ritterbruder here. He's got his Ritterbruder cavalry here, which these guys just like look beautiful. I love the colors, I love the armor, I love the whole scheme of everything. And his general here is the Grandmaster's bodyguard. Let's see if we can find the Grandmaster himself. I think this is him here. They all kind of look similar though. Let's see if we can find the guy with the sword. Usually that's the general of the army. Maybe he's back over here. There he is. There's the general right there. The Grandmaster himself sitting right there in the back of his unit. Once they form up, he will be back in the front. Back over here, we still have the Electorate of Trier. It is still being commanded by TZN, but the only he's made a couple of changes. The only changes he made is that he is bringing 4 units of the Brabonsian Swordsmen, and he has changed one of his cavalry units to a unit of the Elector Knights, which are right here. Unit of the Elector Knights. Those are the only changes that TZN made to his army. On the opposite side of the battlefield here, though, we do have the Kingdom of Sicily and the Republic of Venice. I was going to start off with the Republic of Venice here. Republic of Venice is being commanded by Sir Beeston. He is bringing two units of the Equatories. He's also got 2 units of his heavy shot cavalry. His general here is the Doge's bodyguard, which that guy right there kind of looking a little bit like Santa Claus with his little stocking cap on. He's bringing over some of his handgunners, 2 units of handgunners here. He's also bringing 5 units of the Zaphones Pidi here, light melee infantry units there. Getting over to the rest of his army here, we have 5 more units of swordsmen. These are the Spadaccini Sernites, light melee infantry, and he also has a couple of units of archers in front of him. I think that's pretty much, yeah. Now we get over to the Kingdom of Sicily here, who's being commanded by Nature Games. Nature Games is bringing with him a bunch of Italian names, units, so I'm not going to be able to really say them. He's got 3 units of swords here. He's also bringing with him 3 units of his pole arms. He's got 2 units of spears, which I believe the spears, well, here's one of his spears right here. 1 unit of spearmen right here, light spear infantry there. He's also bringing with him 1 unit of the heavy shock infantry right there. His general is the General Gabellino. I believe that is his general right here. More of his forces here. He's got some more of his swords, more pole arms here. Is this still him? Yes, it is. Another unit of his handgunners, another unit of the polearm infantry, some of his light bow infantry, another unit of his spears. That's pretty much the makeup of his army. So 8 minutes on this battle. This is going to be really. Oh, right off the bat here, I see 2 units of medium melee cavalry making their way across the battlefield. 2 units of the Syrian Bruder. These forces are not lined up. They're not in their shield wall. Just trying to form into shield wall. Didn't fully get into it. Crushing right through that line. This line suffering the same effect. Syrian Bruder actually pushing through into some of the light bow infantry here as well. So very, very, very aggressive move there by Canary with the Teutonic Order. Big damage in onto this unit. 59 men on that unit. This unit here has lost 40. Cavalry taking some losses though. Some archer fire coming in. But I guess it's just medium melee cavalry. He's just going to charge them right back in again. Not as effective. Well, yeah, pretty good. Still knocked down some guys. Killed a few guys. We do have the general starting to move over here, though, for the Kingdom of Sicily. He's going to pull back. One of the units here does not look like they're going to doesn't look like they're going to survive. Let's move on over to the other side here, see what's going on. Republic of Venice bringing all 4 of his units of cavalry way out here onto the flank. 2 units of handgunners, not very well protected. They have infantry coming in behind them, but not very well protected. Actually, wow, look how tiny these sword units are. I just noticed that. 80 men in these units. They're definitely outmanned. It's 160 lining up across from them. That could pose as a big problem there for Venice. Oh, actually, we have some cavalry coming around, way around the lines here for the Kingdom of Sicily. Getting way far behind, being chased down by some Ritterbruder. General making his way on over here. Second unit of Ritterbruder, and he is also bringing over 2 units of his dismounted Ritterbruder shock infantry. This unit of gunners actually taking some losses. I wonder what from. Looks like we did have a bit of a cavalry charge over here. Looks like I missed it. Maybe that was the other unit of the... No, the Sternbruder's still here. Maybe they had just gotten a little bit of a charge in over there. It doesn't look like there was a lot of losses. Oh, actually, no, there's a lot of cavalry dead back here. I'm not sure. I missed it. I do apologize for missing that charge over there. Let's get back over here. Yeah, still kind of forming units up, moving around. This handgunner unit getting a little... I mean, there's cavalry right there, but I have to be very mindful of your ranged. Very, very mindful of your range. Okay, so we do have a cavalry collision here. Lector Knights charging in onto some of this heavy shot cavalry. We do have a unit here of the Brabonsian cavalry getting into some of the Equatorius medium melee cavalry as well. Gunners wide open. Oh no. General's going to come in. Humongous charge. Full head-on charge straight into that unit of gunners. Surprisingly didn't lose. Oh no, there it goes. On the pullback out, they did lose another bunch. We do have a unit of Brabonsian swords now making their way into this handgunner unit. This gunner unit is not having a good day. Already down 60 men. That general unit with a big kill, 60 on the charge. These swordsmen just getting into combat with them as well. Let's swing on back over to the other side, see how we're doing. Yeah, big old mosh pit going on this side. Sorry about the little bit of lag there. Lot of units in one specific area here. We do have a unit here of the Equatories starting to waver. Still 33 of them left in that unit. They may come back. Any generals involved in combat? Yes, we do. We have the Grandmaster is in combat. He is in the thick of it with the rest of his men taking on a unit of the Lance Spetsates here for the Kingdom of Sicily. We do have another unit of Spearmen now making their way in for the Kingdom of Sicily. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, cavalry. Ritterbruder has gotten into the guns. This gun unit not looking very good. Apologies for that. Kind of tapped my microphone down. This gun unit not looking very good. This halberd unit is not looking very good as well. They are wavering, not very happy. Look at the archer fire coming in from these archers here. Again, not going to try and say the name. Ritterbruder is going to pull back out. How many losses do they have? They've lost 11 men so far, so not that bad. They got rid of a whole unit. Good smash in onto that unit of the halberds there as well. Infantry collision, not just yet. Just a bunch of talking, bunch of yelling. Actually, they're kind of silent. There we go. Now the infantry are now colliding. Infantry down on this side as well. Actually, wow, a unit of the Brabonsian made their way all the way around and are now rear charging 2 units of the Zaphones here. Not looking very good for the Zaphones. Now they are completely, not looking good. They're outmanned and outflanked. Not looking good. Archers over here. Lectori Levy archers getting some good shots off. Now actually shooting into the Doge's bodyguard. Ooh, buddy. Where is the Doge himself? Let's look for that little red stocking cap. There he is. He's still alive. He is still alive for the moment. We'll have to see if he's going to be able to survive. We do have the Elector's bodyguard way down over here. Archbishop, sorry, taking on a unit of the Equatores. General unit pulling back around. Going to probably come in and just get involved into this fight here. We have the Elector Knights and Elector Guard taking on a unit of the heavy shock infantry there. Heavy shock cavalry, I should say, there for the Republic of Venice. Let's get back over onto this other side. Actually, pretty even battle over here so far. Or not really. Actually, I just looked at what units were still here. Not very even over here, actually. Teutonic Order doing a very good job here on this side of the battlefield. Just basically, now he's surrounding them. He's just thinned out his lines, spread out his lines, infantry lines so far. He's just going to start curving around, getting in behind them. Big charge coming over here from some of the Ritterbruder now into the... actually, no, they hit straight on. I thought they were hitting from behind onto that unit of the spear, medium polearm infantry there. But Samlander swords doing their best over here. Actually, this unit 72, that one went. Oh, I saw something with 130 kills. Oh, it's this unit. This unit of the Spadaccini here with... Oh, no, that's not them. Who has the 130 kills? Somebody has 130-something kills. Now it's up to 148. What is that? Oh, the Archbishop. He's over there. Yeah, 155 kills. Looks like the center here for the Electorate of Trier has, or Electorate of Trier has been won yet again in the center. Those tiny units of these F-phones, all gone. All gone. 8 of 80, 12 of 80, 26 of 80, and 46 of 80. Yeah. Gotta take a look at numbers. As they were completely outmatched over here. Outnumbered, outmatched. Unit of the heavy shock cavalry here taking on 4 units of cavalry for the Electorate of Trier. 16 seconds left in this battle. I'm going to just say second decisive victory here for the Holy Roman Empire. Very well played by Canary and TZN. Very good job. Yep, decisive victory. Alright, let's get into some of the army breakdowns here. We'll start off with TZN as usual. The Electorate of Trier, 167 kills for his general. His 2 units of shock infantry, 144 and 190. Swords doing what they're supposed to do pretty much. His archers, 37, 53, 46, 40. And his cavalry here with 41, 14, 11, and 57. Getting into Canary, the Grandmaster's Bodyguard, 42 kills. His dismounted Ritterbruder here is shock infantry, 134, 109. His sword's doing really well, actually. 1 unit here, 109, another unit with 100. Rest of his swords, skirmishers, 95 there. Getting into his cavalry, though, 149, 176, and boom, 538 kills with a unit of Ritterbruder. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Almost 550 kills with a unit of cavalry. Getting into the Kingdom of Sicily here with Nature Gamers. His general, unfortunately, only with 10 kills. His shock infantry unit with 51. Getting into the rest of his infantry, not really looking very good. His archer corps here, 41, 33, 59, and 6. His gunners, unfortunately, didn't really seem to get the ball rolling, 18 and 29. And unfortunately, his cavalry really did not have a chance to do very much of anything, 34, 22, and 16. Finally, we have Sir Beeston here. His general, 141 kills, so that's definitely a step up. His swords, not really a whole lot of kills, but they did hold the front line there for a little while. His bow's really not getting underway. 1 unit of handgunners here with 81 kills. He's got a unit of Equatorius here with 126. The rest of his cavalry, unfortunately, not very productive. 31-19 for his heavy shock, and his other unit of medium cavalry here with 27. So, okay, guys, well, that is the end of this bracket here for these 2 factions. So, enjoy. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Feel free to like, comment on the videos, and continue subscribing to the channel, guys. Getting really close to 700 subscribers. Thank you very much. Loving the support, and I will talk to you guys soon.